let's get to the real nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? Xbox. For the past week and some change, maybe 2 weeks now, there was rumors like going rampant, going wild, and Xbox did not deny them. The rumors were that Xbox is bringing basically their entire slate to other consoles, meaning PlayStation and Nintendo. And the internet got set on fire. Everybody that was Xbox warrior was in shambles and trying to defend what was happening. And the internet went crazy. Fast forward to now, they finally had their podcast, I guess what it is, a podcast, their announcement video, talking about their future plans for Xbox. They call it a business update, I guess. And well, it's more business as usual than like Xbox is over type shit, So, what they announced, they had Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty all sitting there on the stools talking to each other for like 20 minutes. And they announced that 4 games are coming to other platforms. They did not say which ones. They only said that 2 were existing and 2 were other like smaller games, I guess is what they said. Smaller games that haven't been announced yet. And they said they would announce, those games would be announced at a later date. He also clarified that no, Starfield will not be going to PS5, neither will Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which were what the big names in all these reports the week before. All the reports were saying Indiana Jones, Starfield coming to other platforms. It's like, okay, you get your friends, your fans a little breather room. They can take a deep breath, like, ooh, you're not ruining our console libraries to this day. We can still keep fighting against PlayStation, like the console war still matters nowadays. But anyways, yeah, so they still said, hey, we still believe in our ecosystem. There will be another console as well. So because people thought this would be like no more consoles for Xbox. No, because we even knew that when they had the whole FTC thing with Sony. When the stuff got leaked, we saw the console. We saw how it would look. Like it's a mid refresh console. Like we saw how it looked. But, people still were in denial, like, oh, Xbox is not going to have another console. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. But I think they finally decided on a direction for their company, for the Xbox brand. Like, I think they decided that it's okay for us to have our games on other platforms, considering that our console isn't selling as well as it probably could. Right? I think Sony is selling it 2-1, maybe 3-1. We'll get to Sony after this because Sony not doing too hot either, but we'll get to that. But yeah, their console selling 2-1, and they realize, hey, software is king, and that is fact. Software is king. If your software is available in most places, people will go to it. So they're adding other games to other platforms, and I think it's fine. I think the 2 of the games will be Sea of Thieves and Grounded. Live service games on other platforms make sense. You can get money from them. Makes the most sense. The 2 other games, I don't know. I have no clue. I won't even try to guess. But I don't know who. People will probably dive on Sea of Thieves because Sea of Thieves it's a cute little game. Not for me. I see why people like it. But Grounded though, I think it's gonna come over PlayStation and just die. It's just gonna go on PlayStation and die. I don't see that doing well. But anyway. Who am I? I don't know. Who am I? But anyway, so they clarified that, and people were, had their expectations lowered and their fears lowered, and they got that off the rip too. Like get that out the way. So then he also said he expects exclusively of the video games to. He said that he expects exclusivity across all the game industry to become smaller and smaller over the next 10 years, because more stuff is coming to PlayStation now. More stuff is coming to PC now. More stuff is coming to Switch now. So like the exclusive barriers are kind of blurring up a little bit. I still think there will be strong no's like this will only be on our platform. Nintendo, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Xbox. I think Halo, and Gears will stay over there. I think I don't know. I don't know. And then we'll have PlayStation. They still gonna have their God of War, they Uncharted. They staples that's gonna stay over there. But I think a lot of games are going multi-platform. PC is gonna be. If you have a PC right now, you are loving it. Like me too. I have a PC now. I am loving it. I don't give a freak where I play the game now. I used to as a kid. That shit, it's over. I don't care where I play a game as long as I can play the game and have a fun time with it. I'm a big a trophy guy on PlayStation. I used to love platinum trophies. I still do, but right now I don't care that much to do it. Especially when I can get a better deal on PC, it'll run better and look better. Why would I, get every game on PlayStation? No, I can get the exclusive on PlayStation that I want, and then get the third parties elsewhere. That's what I've been doing. That's what most people do. And Xbox recognizes that. It's not like acting oblivious to that situation. So they're going day to day with their games. They started a while ago, even though they lied at one point, said they wasn't going to go day to day, but they're now doing day to day with their exclusive. So and on Game Pass, they also clarified that. I forgot to say that they clarified that their exclusive games, their first party games, will be going to Game Pass day one. They are not changing that. Everyone thought they would because if you're gonna put stuff on other platforms, you might as well make your games come out a little bit. No, still day one. Still, that's good for a lot of people. To be honest, it's good for consumers, but I don't know how good that is for the business. I don't know. I'm not a business guy, but it doesn't make sense to me personally. I get subscriptions how most companies make their most money. Reoccurring money is best money. Buying a game one time, that's not like the best thing. They love reoccurring money. So stuff like this I get, but I don't know, with the amount of money they gotta put into it to make these games, to get these deals to go on Game Pass. I don't know. But that's about it. The gloom and doom can finally cease. Xbox isn't going anywhere for now, for the foreseeable future. But I still have glimmers where this feels like the beginning of something that's gonna continue. Cause he made it seem like don't expect any more games, only these 4 games, right? But I'm like, you're not gonna have a business podcast, and it's only gonna be these 4 games. I think once these 4 games come out and they see how well they do, this is like putting your foot, your pinky toe in the water, testing the waters. You're gonna see how they do. Cause I do believe they're gonna do well. I think Sea of Thieves especially will do well. But just putting your foot in the water and seeing how it does, and then I think other games will come. Because I'm sorry, Xbox is in the business. Not even Xbox. Microsoft is in the business of making money, and software is king. It's been king for Microsoft forever, and it will stay king forever. Like, it makes sense especially when you bought these companies for like a total of $90 billion, all these companies you bought, developers and stuff, you will want to get that money back as fast as possible. You need to recoup that. And it's just all me thinking about it. It's nothing like, nothing confirmed or nothing like that. It's just me ranting. I think you would want to get that money back fast as possible. Not rush it to the point where you'll, fuck it up. But if you put your stuff other places slowly, that'll get the money coming in faster. So he might have said Starfield ain't going nowhere, but what about Elder Scrolls 6? He might have said that Indiana Jones ain't going nowhere, but how it ain't going nowhere like the first year? For how long? Because I feel like it makes no sense to only put 4 games and then don't do any more. Is that logical to y'all? I don't think that's logical at all. Doing only 4 and that's it. No, you're doing 4 now. 4 now. And then more will probably come in the future, right? That's more logical, but they didn't want to say that to make it seem like, it's all doom and gloom. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. I think it's a smart decision by Xbox. Xbox has all these IPs, and why limit the money you can make from all these IPs? You're going to end up like the Embracer Group and start firing a whole bunch of people. Like they already did that, by the way. So like, come on, you don't want these studios to close down. IP just there wasting like, Embrace Group would suck a dick, by the way. They bought all these people, the Deus Ex people, stuff like that, and then just cancel the stuff. Like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, Xbox is doing okay. Okay. But now, they announced the first Activision game that is going to Game Pass will be Diablo 4 on March 28th, which is dope. Diablo 4, I liked it, but I just never went back to it. I cannot lie. I probably put like 20, 25 hours into it. Just never went back to it. I don't know. I probably will eventually when the game gets more content and better. But it's good. It's good. I'm glad it's going to Game Pass. It's a start. I would want to see the old Call of Duties on there immediately, but I know it's like a big cash grab for PlayStation, and PlayStation don't want that either. But they don't have backup pat anyway, so why do they care? But anyway, they also clarified that the layouts they had in 2023 when they fired 1,900 people, which was sad, was a big reason of them going multi-platform, which makes sense. You fire all these people to lower the overhead and the cost of all the bullshit you got to do, and they need the money. Like they need the money, and they want to contain more jobs and keep people working without having to fire more people. So you might as well go multi-plat. Makes sense to me. And they want to keep people libraries like. They want to keep people libraries. Like they want to. He used the word respect. He wants to respect the library of players, right? Because I know, even now with Sony, with the whole Funimation thing, where they're deleting people's digital videos that they bought, they're just getting rid of them without anything, because technically you don't own digital stuff. And Xbox is like, no, we want to be like PC, where if you own it, you own it forever type shit. And I feel like that's how most stuff should be. I disagree with the thought, because there's a thought process that if you buy it digitally, you don't own it. And I feel like that's only the case when it comes to console, because there are plenty of other platforms on PC, aka like GOG, stuff like that, like where you can get DRM free games and you can keep them forever. Cold storage them hoes. Like put them on a hard drive. Don't think about it. It's there forever. It's yours. Like, I don't know. Especially with the way PC players preserve games, whether it's with piracy. With piracy, or with keeping like not malware. I forgot, vanillaware games, like games that have no license, that aren't licensed, and have no way to buy it. They keep those games up and going. Like, it is okay to believe in digital gaming, but also you can also understand that on some platforms you will not own those games if they decide to take them away from you. PT, remember PT? It was in all of our libraries and they took it away from us. Konami can suck a dick. And finally, he announced, or Xbox announced, that they will release 10 games this year. They announced, I think last time or 2 years ago, where every month is gonna be a banger, and they didn't live up to the expectation. But I do believe they'll do this time, because he also said June they got some stuff to show, which I'm excited for. June is a big month for gaming, so that looks cool. But 10 games, I can see it. Will they be great games? Possibly. I think Avowed will be good, even though it looks weird to me. Indiana Jones will be good. I love it. I don't care if it's first person, third person. It looks good to me. Hellblade 2 will be good. Like that's 3 off the bat. So like, hey, he also made a little snippy response. Like, yo, we are the biggest third party. What do you say? We are the biggest third party developer for PlayStation. So, it makes sense for us to keep doing it. And it's true. Like, Xbox probably is the biggest third party publisher for PlayStation. That is because they own Call of Duty, they own Minecraft. Yeah. So, but yeah, all in all, this business update was just business as usual, nothing crazy. It's just, well, it's kind of crazy, but it's not like burn your bridges down, sell your Xbox crazy. It's more like it's the start of something that could continue on in the future. These games could probably still continue on in the future. I believe that they will continue to release games on other platforms, whether it's Switch or PlayStation, either or both. They will continue to do so. And I do believe they will still continue to have a console and still, have the Game Pass thriving. But, PlayStation could be a little bitchy sometimes when it comes to like other companies that have consoles and making games for their stuff. But, I think it is an okay thing they're doing this, but it's probably not the best if they don't do it right. We'll see if they do it right in the near future. Hopefully they do.